Hello everyone on the Patreon. How are you today? How are you feeling? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have to record this a little bit earlier, but yes, today we're going to take a look at Good Will Hunting. This has Robin Williams in it and Matt Damon. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. Now, I remember back in the day watching Popeye when I was a little tacker back in Australia. I was a little tacker watching it on black and white when it came on to normal television, like years later after it was released. And I can't remember a gosh darn thing from it. I can't remember a gosh darn thing from it. So I wish I did, because I mean, now that I'm starting to watch movies now, Robin Williams is someone I want to take a look at. Now, I'm not going to look at the synopsis, but it says here, Good Will Hunting, R-rated drama romance 1997/1998. So that must mean that it was released in 1998, but it was made in 1997. So 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 860,000 votes. So there's a fair amount of votes on it. It is written by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. So, and it stars both of them. And I think the director is Gus Van Sant. But I think Affleck's, I'm pretty sure I just saw it when I was about to click on it on the IMDb. But I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck, his brother is in here too. Am I correct when I say that? Anyway, guys, I'm not going to read the synopsis because, like I said, I like to go in blind, and it makes me think a lot more. Yeah, it really does make me think a lot more, and it's like reading a book. When you read a book for the first time, guys, you really get immersed in it a lot more, and that's what I like to do, because it also keeps my brain active too, and that's why I'm loving these movies, because it's keeping my brain so active, especially during times like this. And you guys are enjoying it. And I hope you enjoy my authentic reactions, because that's what you're going to get from me, ladies and gentlemen. 100% authenticity. And that's what I'm all about. And if you watch the other channel, the channel I do with my wife, you'll see it as well, guys. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's go, guys. Just trying to dissect what I'm seeing at the moment. So obviously it's someone that's really intelligent, just by what I'm seeing from the words that are on the paper and then in this book. Maybe it's the book he's reading. I don't think it's just one piece of paper. Is that a rare thing, guys, for people to write the actual movie itself but yet be the main actors? Is that very rare? I'm not too sure. I don't think I've seen something like that or heard about that. Is that common, guys? Is it very common for people to do that? If not, then I mean, wow, that's incredible. Do you know how much time you have to put into writing about a movie, how to, like, literally coming up with the idea and then acting in it?
Mod fx squared dx. I know many of you had this as undergraduates, but it won't hurt to brush up.
Okay, just to tell you guys, I'm an English teacher. I'm not a maths teacher, okay? Mathematics isn't my forte, okay? Just telling you that right now.
I also put an advanced Fourier system on the main hallway chalkboard. And the person to do so will not only be in my good graces, but also go on to fame and fortune. I'm sure that Tom has the answers.
Kathy!
What?
Why didn't you give me none of that nasty little hoochie woochie?
Go home and give it a tug yourself.
Tootsie roll! Tootsie! Missing it 2 o'clock. Plus, it's like 5 to 2. Morgan ends up marrying her. You know what I mean? Where you going?
I'm gonna take off.
What? 10 o'clock?
I'm tired.
So this was him. This was him, yeah? The one I saw at the beginning, this was him. So he's a genius. Am I getting this right? Ah, okay, so he's a janitor and he's a genius. So he's got a genius mind, but yet living a basic lifestyle. Okay, this is going to be a good movie.
Stop rushing me back.
Stop crowding the plane.
Which one will it be? Casey's bouncing up a bar at Harvard next week. We should go up there.
It wants
Come on. Come on, that's a jazz o'clock.
Professor Lambeau, we're all up at the Math and Science building.
It's Saturday. Unless you want to have a drink with me tonight.
Maybe. We just
Find out what?
who proved the theorem.
Ah, okay.
This is correct. Who did this? Nimish? No way.
Boy, take two, Mac. Take two.
Who's the guys he's with?
Guinea, I hate that little bitch. Will knows him.
Kid used to beat the in kindergarten. Yeah.
I'm not going to Kelly's just because you like the takeout, girl. It's 15 minutes out of our way.
Chuck had a double burger.
Would you shut the up? I know what you ordered.
We pulled up. Why don't you just give me my sandwich and stop being a prick?
All right, we'll put you on a program. Every day you come in with your 6 cents, and at the end of the week, you get your sandwich. What am I, fucking sandwich wealth? Remember, your mother brought in $10 every day for a year. She finally got
He
a
sounds like a
$10
bully.
style.
He
And my
seriously
food now,
sounds
please.
like a
You
bully.
fucking-
Hey, hold up, Jack. Slow it down.
What do we got?
Oh, well.
Come on. It's me. It's me, Will. Remember we went to kindergarten together.
Oh, brutal. Oh, oh, right in the kisser. Run, run, run.
Easy, brother. Easy.
Whoa.
Oh, you assaulted a police officer. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
Is this my imagination, or has my class grown considerably? So without further ado, come forward, silent rogue, and receive thy prize.
There was no one here, brother. No one
Oh,
here.
sorry to dis- seems there will be no unmasking here today. However,
It was the janitor!
My colleagues and I have conferred.
The janitor!
And there is a problem. Gauntlet has been thrown down, but the faculty have answered, and answered with vigor.
Hey, when's the arraignment?
Next week.
Ah, this is when he spots him. Yes.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
Oh, you're a clever one. What's your name?
He solved it again. The janitor is a genius.
That's right.
Bro, I always thought you were going to get fired from that job.
Why did you get fired, Will? Come on. Management was restructuring.
What's up, Case? What's up, Case?
What's up, good case?
I will take a picture of the finest lager in the house. I'm gonna have to bust a little move on them Harvard honeys down the end of the bar.
What the heck was that?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
From time to time. Do you go to school here?
Yeah.
Hey. Very smart. Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Good, how you doing?
You want it? I don't.
It must have been a survey course then, huh?
Yeah, it was. It was surveys.
Right.
You should check it out. It's a good course.
Go away.
I'm just having fun with my new friend, that's all.
Wait, we could have a problem?
No,
I
no, no,
don't
no,
understand.
no. My contention is that prior to the Revolutionary War,
Douchebag alert!
could most aptly be characterized as
Ah,
agrarian free
please.
capital.
All right.
How the economies of Virginia and Pennsylvania were entrepreneurial and capitalist way back in 1740. Pre-revolutionary utopia and the capital forming effects of military mobilization. You got that from Vickers. Work in Essex County, page 98, right? Were you gonna plagiarize the whole thing for us? Do you have any thoughts of your own on this? Is your own idea just to impress some girls? Embarrass my friend? One, don't do that. And two, you dropped 150 grand on a $1.50 in late charges at the public library.
Yeah, but I will have a degree. And you'll be serving my kids fries at a drive-thru on our way to a skiing trip. Oh, man, there's no problem. It's cool.
I love it! I love it! That was sick, man.
You're an idiot. I've been sitting over there for 45 minutes waiting for you to come and talk to me. But I'm tired now and I have to go home.
I'm well.
Skylar, there's my number. So maybe we can go out for coffee sometime.
Maybe we could just get together and eat a bunch of caramels.
What do you mean?
When you think about it, it's
Right then.
He is so smart, man. I'm in awe. This character is so smart. I'm actually in awe of how intelligent he is. His intelligence is like no other. That's crazy.
Do you like apples?
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
This movie's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Excuse me. Is this the Buildings and Grounds office? I have this guy who works in my building. He's about this high.
Which one is your building? I can't give you his name unless you have a complaint.
Professor Lambeau.
And this is Professor Hayes.
Tom, please.
Well, he didn't show for work today. Got this job through his PO. You can call him.
P.O.?
Parole officer.
Excuse me.
Gonna make a mockery of the courtroom.
I am afforded the right to speak in my own defense, sir. And that I cannot take a long breath. Laws are girded too tight. Without liberty, man is a Cinco.
June 93, assault. September 93, assault. Free property rights of horse and carriage from 1798. Joke. January 95, the state removed you from 3 because of serious physical abuse. $50,000 bail.
Thank you.
Skylar.
Yep.
Hey, it's Will.
Oh, all right, you got me. It's the ugly, obnoxious, toothless loser who got...
Oh, Will. I remember.
Hervé, I remember you from Juvie. How you doing? I was wondering maybe we could get together sometime this week.
Maybe have some caramels.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Yeah.
There's no chance that you're pre-law, is there?
Have a seat.
Thank you. What do you want?
I'm Gerald Lambeau. Spoken to the judge, and he's agreed to release you under my supervision.
Really?
But under 2 conditions.
What are those?
Go with the proof you're working on. Combinatorial mathematics, finite math. And the second condition is that you see a therapist. And I'm responsible to submit reports on those meetings.
All right, I'll do the math, but I'm not going to meet with any therapist.
Am I detecting some jealousy from the man with glasses? Am I detecting it?
I read your book, and Mike was having the same problems.
The pressures, and I'm not judging them, they are destroying your potential. There are no more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery.
See, the thing is, it's okay to say that, but you don't know. He had an abusive background. He was abused when he was a child. Is no one picking on this first? Like, you have to get him help to get over that. What happened when he was a child, abused. This is why he plays up. This is why I take time with my students that misbehave. I don't treat them with disrespect. I don't yell at them. I don't disrespect them at all. I try to help them because you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know what's going on in the past for them to be the way they are. You don't know. So think of them as a person first before you think of them as a genius.
I do things that, I hide from people.
What sort of places?
Just certain clubs, like fantasy.
A bit more.
It's just something like when you get in there and boom, boom, you start dancing.
Boom, 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 yeah.
Do you find it hard to hide the fact that you're gay?
What?
Look, buddy, 2 seconds ago you were ready to give me a jump.
A jump?
I don't care if you putt from the rough.
What are you putting from the rough? What on earth are you talking about?
A difficult field.
Hey, you know something? I can't do this pro bono work anymore. It's just not. It's not worth it. An absolute lunatic he is.
Okay, you're in your bed, Will. Something's in my room. Like it's a figure. It's hovering over me.
Where is it touching you?
It's touching me down there. Start dancing. Dancing. It's just beautiful. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Hey, afternoon delight. I'm sorry, Ray.
I bet you things to do with my time.
What? Oh, come on. He left. You can't pin that on me. I don't need therapy.
That's enough. Get out.
Well, there is someone.
Who is he?
My roommate in college.
Trust. Very important.
Here he is.
It's also very important in a clinical
Robin
situation.
Williams.
Why is trust? Maureen, stop the oral fixation for a moment and join us. It's very deep. Thank you, Vinny. Next time get the notes from your brother. No. Everyone's back. Welcome back, everybody. Where's Sean? Hey, Jerry. Professor Gerald Lambeau. Fields Medal winner for combinatorial mathematics. It's a really big deal. It's like the Nobel Prize for math. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I think I got something interesting for you.
What? You have to have blood and urine? What's up?
I got probation and then counseling 2 days a week.
I'm very busy.
This boy is incredible. I've never seen anything like him. Ever heard of Ramanujan?
Yeah, no.
It's a man. He had no formal education, but he came across this old math things. It baffled mathematicians for years.
Yeah, continued fractions. Yeah.
And Hardy immediately recognized the brilliance of his work. This Ramanujan, his genius was unparalleled. This boy is just like that. They need someone who can get through to him.
Like me. He's from Southie.
Yeah.
How many shrinks you go to before me?
Just meet with him once a week, please. It's a poker game with this kid. Don't let him know what you got.
Hi, Will. Come
Hi.
This is Sean McGuire.
Will Hunting.
How are you?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm pumped. Let's let the healing begin.
How are you?
Buy all these books retail that you send away for like a shrink kit.
Do you like books?
Yeah?
What do you think about them?
Hey, I'm not here for a book report. They're your books. Why don't you read them? The United States of America, A Complete History. You want to read a real history book, read Howard Zinn's People's History of the United States.
Better than Chomsky's Manufacturing Consent? You think that's a good book?
You know you'd be better off shoving that cigarette up your ass. It'd probably be healthier for you.
Yeah, I know. It really gets hold of my yoga. Free weights, huh?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah?
Just like that.
What do you bench?
285.
The linear and impressionistic mix makes a very muddled composition.
What concerns you?
Just the coloring.
You know what the real bitch of it is?
I think you're about one step away from cutting your Oh, yeah?
I think I should move to the south of France.
You ever heard the saying, any port in a storm?
Yeah.
You know, maybe you became a psychologist.
Let me do my job now. You start with me. Come on.
Maybe you married the wrong woman.
Maybe you should watch your mouth.
Well, that's it, isn't it? You married the wrong woman. And some other guy.
Ever disrespect my wife again, I will end you. Got that, Chief?
At ease, gentlemen.
Okay. I'll understand if you don't want to meet with him again.
Thursday, 4 o'clock. Make sure the kid's here.
Maybe he was right. Maybe Will was right.
Well, you look lovely in those glasses.
Thank you very much.
Just beautiful.
What the
I always wanted
heck?
that. Growing up in England, you know, I went to a very nice school.
In Harvard. Hopefully med school.
Bring me another Mai Tai.
Was Harvard getting all that money? All right, so you just wanted to use this sailor and then run away, huh? Hey, you want to see my magic trick, Skylar?
Of course.
All right, look, all these cameras disappear. You ready? 3. They're all gone. Yeah.
I don't really date.
I hope he picked them all up.
You know, no, I really haven't.
This pair of you happen to get.
I think these two are gonna fall in love.
Yeah, but I'll settle for like a kiss, you know.
Very noble of you.
Thank you.
Well, I think we should just get out of the way now.
I think I got some of your pickle.
Oh, Will came back.
You again, huh?
Come with me.
So what's this? A taster's choice moment between guys?
Thought about what you said to me the other day. About my painting. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. I fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. And haven't thought about you since. You don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Why, thank you.
It's all right. You've never been out of Boston. So if I asked you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written. If I ask you about women, you'd probably give me a syllabus of your personal favorites. But you can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy. Ask you about war, you'd probably throw Shakespeare at me, right? Once more into the breach, dear friend.
But you've never been to the war and experienced it.
But you've never been near one. I ask you about love, probably quote me a sonnet. To have that love for her be there forever, through anything, through cancer. Because the doctors could see in your eyes that the terms visiting hours don't apply to you. You don't know about real loss. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much. I look at you, I don't see an intelligent, confident man, but you're a genius, Will. No one denies that. You're an orphan, right? Do you think I'd know the first thing about how hard your life has been? Does that encapsulate you?
That's what I say to you guys. That's what I say to you guys. You don't know who someone is because you're not in their shoes. You don't know what they've been through, what they've experienced. So treat everyone equally. I get negative comments a lot on YouTube. And I don't care. I brush it off. But before you do a negative comment on and hate on someone, just think about it. If you think your life is a misery and you hate your life, things that are happening in your life, just remember that other people are human too. Other people have had things happen to them as well. Other people going through struggles. Other people have been through struggles. Whether it's mentally or physically. Just remember that. You're not in someone's shoes to walk their mile. No. You're in your own shoes, walking your mile. You've experienced what you've experienced, but you haven't experienced what someone else has experienced.
Unless you want to talk about you, who you are, you're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.
Hello?
No smoking.
He's going to open up. Come on, open up, young fella. Come on. Splurge out to him everything that's in your brain.
What do you mean he didn't talk?
Just sat there counting the seconds until the session was over. Proved to me he doesn't have to talk to me if he doesn't want to. And I can't talk first.
You know your theory, Alexander, but...
If we do the whole thing this way, then
Hey, look. I wrote it down. It's simpler this way.
Sometimes people get lucky. You're a brilliant man.
You know, I was on this plane once, and I'm sitting there and, like, hey, hon, don't forget the coffee. I have been late, you know.
Really?
I went on a date last week.
How'd it go?
It was good. Yeah, but this girl's, like, you know, beautiful. She's smart, she's fun.
The way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody. My wife used to fart when she was nervous. She had all sorts of wonderful little ears. You know, she used to fart in her sleep. Sorry, I shared that with you. One night it was so loud it woke the dog up. Oh, Christ. But Will, those are the things I miss the most. Oh, and she had the goods on me, too. She knew all my little peccadillos. People call these things imperfection. You're not perfect, sport. And let me save you the suspense. But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other.
Exactly. Exactly. Case in point, right there.
Now, you can know everything in the world, sport, but the only way you're finding out that one is by giving it a shot.
You ever think about getting remarried?
My wife's dead.
Same with me. I'm never going to do it again.
Well, I think that's
never going to get married again.
Sean. I mean, that way you could actually go through the rest of your life without ever really knowing anybody.
Time's up.
So he's thinking right now, I'm getting through to Will. Because Will is actually paying attention to everything he's saying now. At first, Will didn't care. But now Will is actually... He's slowly opening up to him. He's slowly opening up.
Hello.
Hey.
Where have you been? I thought you'd call. I mean, we had a really good time.
I had a really good time, too. I mean, I'm sorry, I blew it.
No, I mean...
I was wondering if you'd give me another crack at it, let me take you out again.
I didn't mean I can't, like, ever. I've got to assign the proton spectrum for Iboga meeting.
All right,
But then maybe some other time.
like tomorrow?
Bye.
Bye.
What are you doing here?
I couldn't wait till tomorrow. Let's go.
Come on, Misty! Go on, run, look at that!
You won.
I totally won! Still glowing from my win.
Look at you, you're so happy.
Have you got lots of brothers and sisters?
Do I have a lot of brothers and sisters?
That's what I said.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I have 12 big brothers.
You do not
I
have
swear
12
to God.
brothers. Do you know all their names?
Wow.
Yeah, they're my brother. Maki, Ricky, Danny, Terry, Mikey, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
And Willie.
Willie?
Yeah.
Will.
Wow.
Oh, I read your book last night.
Oh, so you're the one.
You ever wonder what your life would be like if you never met your wife?
I'd be lost without my wife. Honestly, I'd be dead. I'd be dead.
And you don't regret meeting your wife?
Why? Because the pain I feel now, I don't regret a single day I spent with her.
Exactly. Exactly.
So when did you know, that she was the one for you?
Biggest game in Red Sox history?
Yeah, sure.
My friends and I, and in walks this girl. It was an amazing game, though. Steps up to the plate. He's got that weird stand.
Yeah.
And then, boom! Yelling at the ball, but that's not because Fisk, he's waving at the ball like a madman. He's like, go on, get on the... Get out of the way! Yeah.
Did you rush the field?
No, I didn't rush the field. I wasn't there. No, I was in a bar having a drink with my future wife.
I don't care if Helen of Troy walks into the room. That's game 6.
They slid my ticket across the table and I said, sorry, guys, I gotta see about a girl. They saw in my eyes that I meant it.
You're kidding me.
But I'm not talking right now about some girl I saw at a bar 20 years ago and how I always regretted not going over and talking to her. I don't regret the 18 years I was married to Nancy. I don't regret the last years when she got really sick.
Wow. Would have been nice to catch that game, though.
I didn't know Pudge was gonna hit a home run.
Why do we always stay here?
Because it's nicer than my place.
Well, when am I going to meet your friends and your brothers?
All right, we'll go.
When? Not to sleep with you again until you let me meet your friends.
It's like 4:30 in the morning. They're probably up.
Oh my God. Men are shameless.
Wiener.
On behalf of my wiener, can I get like an advance payment? Not that tall.
Just saying. Maybe I'm all about 3 points.
Ever tell you what happened to him when he was driving up there and he got pulled over? I told you guys, right? I will go ahead. Thanks a lot. Guess I have the floor now. Got him out of the car, trying to make them walk the line. He gets out of the car, pukes and some other guy's car had hit a tree. Okay, there was an accident. Okay, shut up.
Sorry, he told you the story once before.
Well, the next morning, my uncle's just passed out, and he hears this knocking at the door. If I've been home all night with my kids, I don't know who the fuck you are. This Stades police cruiser is in my uncle's garage. Is that fucking problem? You're embarrassed to ask. It doesn't make any sense.
Morgan, let's see if you can get this one. I've got a little story for you. All right. You're such a good-looking fella. I love you. Anything your little heart desires, I'm going to give it to you. In 50 years, there's one thing that's been missing. I would like you to give me... Takes the teeth out, puts them in the glass, and she gives me blood. That was the most beautiful, earth-shattering thing ever. Beautiful, Mary. I love you. Do Mr. Gibbs.
Oh my God!
Not that filthy. I've heard filthy.
See you guys All right, take it easy, Bill. Change my opinion of Harvard people.
Well, you don't want to rush to judgment on that one.
It's always nice to meet you.
Oh.
Take it easy. Chuck, I appreciate it.
All right, Toby, I don't know what you're getting all. Sleep in your one-room palace
All
tonight.
right,
Don't start
all right.
thinking you're...
So we're going to see your place.
No, not tonight.
Oh, no, not tonight.
If I want to meet your brothers.
No, we're gonna do that another time. Meet them keys.
Jerry.
Hi, trouble finding the place?
No, I took a cab.
What's the jackpot?
12 million.
I don't think that'll cover it.
Yeah, but it'll cover your sex change operation.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This movie is a masterpiece, isn't it?
You wanted to talk about Will.
Have you talked to him at all about his future?
No, we haven't gotten into that yet. We're still banging away at the past.
Think tanks, the kind of place where a mind like Will's is given free rein?
But I don't really think he's ready for that.
I'm not sure you understand, Sean. Tim, can you help us? We're trying to settle a bet.
Sure, cure polio.
You've heard of Albert Einstein? How about Gerald Lambo? Ever heard of him?
No. So who won the bet?
I did. I'm nothing compared to this young man. It was a 26-year-old Swiss patent clerk. Can you imagine if Einstein would have given that up just to get drunk with his buddies?
Pretty dramatic, Jerry.
No, it isn't, Sean. This boy has that gift.
In the 1960s, there was a young man graduated from University of Michigan. Then he went on to Berkeley, was assistant professor, showed amazing potential.
Yeah, so who was he?
Ted Kaczynski.
Yo, who's Ted Kaczynski? Unibomb.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. We gotta give this kid direction.
Direction's one thing, manipulation's another.
Well,
all right?
Sean!
Well, maybe he doesn't want what you want.
This is too important, Sean. And it's above personal rivalry. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I came here today. The boy's in a meeting right now. I set up for him over at McNeil.
Will, I'm not exactly sure what you mean.
You think you can find somebody who does? We tell you have my blessing.
Will, our offer is $84,000 a year. Plus,
If I had $200 in my back pocket right now.
I've got $73.
I don't know what your reputation is in this town. In business we have heretofore. Good day, gentlemen. Keep your ear to the grindstone.
I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that because, I mean, he is stealing money, but yet that situation was funny. I'm not going to say too much because, yeah. Anyway, some people watching this may get offended, but yeah. I'm not going to say too much.
How's it going?
Fine.
Yeah. You want some help?
No.
Come on, give me one little peek. We'll go to the batting cages.
It is actually important that I learn this.
Oh, why don't we just hang out here all day?
Yes, why don't we? Seeing as you're intent on breaking my balls.
Let me ask you a question.
All right.
Do you have a photographic memory?
How do you remember your phone number? You know, you just do.
So much fun studying organic chemistry. Are you mad?
Nobody studies it for fun. It's not a necessity. It's someone who divides their time fairly evenly between batting cages and bars. I don't understand how your mind works.
Do you play the piano?
Yeah, but
All right, well, Beethoven, okay? And it just made sense to him. He could just play. But Beethoven, Mozart, they saw it, they could just play. When it came to stuff like that, I could always just play.
He was just born. He was born that way.
well, it's not fair. I've been here for 4 years, and I've only just found you.
Oh.
Well, you found me.
I want you to come to California with me.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you know?
I feel it.
Because that's a really serious thing you're saying. You might find out something about me you don't like, and you know it's such a serious thing that you can't take it back. And
I don't want to take back. I just want you to come to California with me.
because I got a job here.
If you don't love me, you should just tell me
I'm not
because it's
saying I
such a...
don't love you.
What aren't you scared of? Anything else? Because
Don't
that
tell
might
me
mean
about
you
my
have to
world.
change.
I mean, you just want to have your little fling with, like, the guy from the other side of town. Then you sit around with the other trust fund babies and talk about how you went slumming too.
What is your obsession with this money? My father died when I was 13 and I inherited this money. And I wish that I could give it back. If it meant I could have one more day with him. But I can't. You're afraid that I won't love you back. You know what? I'm afraid too. I want to give it a shot and at least I'm honest with you.
I'm not honest with you? What do you want to know? What? That I don't have 12 brothers? Yeah. That I'm a orphan? You don't want to hear that, Skylar.
Because I want to help you, because I
Help
want to be
me?
with
Don't
you, because I
bullshit me.
love you.
Don't bullshit me, don't you?
I love you. I love you.
I don't love you.
Ah, Will.
Most people never get to see how brilliant they can be. They get convinced they're stupid. I hope you appreciate what he's doing.
Hello, Will. You see you used McLaurin there.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it, but
It would be very embarrassing.
hey, look, can we do this at Sean's office from now on? Because
But did you think of the possibility?
Just take it home with you.
What happened at the McNeil meeting?
So I sent my chief negotiator.
On your own time, you can do whatever you like, Will. And you don't show up. It reflects poorly on me. I'll give you a job myself. I just wanted you to see what was out there.
Do you know how easy this is for me?
And you'd have more time to sit around and get drunk instead, wouldn't you?
This is probably a total waste of my time.
You're right, Will. I can't do this proof. But you can, and when it comes to that, it's only about...
Sorry.
Yeah, so am I. Most days I wish I never met you. Because then I could sleep at night.
Well,
I didn't have to watch you throw it all away.
If you're watching I was in my mom's room again, I'm gonna give you a beat.
What's up, fellas?
Why don't you jerk off in your own fucking...
You hump a baseball glove?
I just used it for cleanup.
Stop jerking off in my mother's room.
Well, you'd be working on the cutting edge, superstring theory, chaos math, advanced algorithm. Why should you work for the NSA? The question is, why shouldn't you?
It's a tough one. But I'll take a shot. Maybe that code was the location of some rebel army
In North Africa or the Middle East, 1,500 people that I never met, never had no problem with, get killed. Got called because they were all pulling a tour in the National Guard. He put the shrapnel in his ass, got his old job because he'll work for 15 cents a day and no bathroom break. And of course, the oil companies use a little skirmish over there to scare up domestic oil prices. Spills the oil and kills all the sea life in the North Atlantic. So what did I think? I'm holding out for something better. I could be elected president.
You feel like you're alone, Will? Do you have a soulmate? I'm talking about someone who opens up things for you, touches your soul.
I got plenty. Shakespeare, Nietzsche, Frost, O'Connor, Kant, Pope, Locke.
You can't give back to them, Will. Because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing. What are you passionate about? You were born with it, so don't cop out behind. I didn't ask for this.
There's nothing wrong with it. That's somebody's home I'm building.
Right. My dad laid brick.
What's wrong with fixing somebody's car? Someone will get to work the next day because of me. There's honor in that.
Right, and that's honorable. Sure, that's why you took that job. I just have a little question here. Why did you sneak around at night and finish other people's formulas that only 1 or 2 people in the world could do and then lie about it?
exactly. Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por
I
qué?
see a lot of honor in that, Will. So what do you really want to do?
I want to be a shepherd.
I want to move up to Nashua, get a nice little spread, get some sheep and tend.
You chucking me?
Yeah, get the...
No, time's not up yet.
Playtime's over, okay?
Well, why are you kicking me out, Sean? Where's your soulmate? You want to talk about soulmates? Where is she?
Dead.
Some people lose a big hand like that and have the sack to ante up again.
What do you want to do? But I ask you a very simple question, and you can't give me a straight answer, because you don't know. You're the shepherd.
I just wanted to, call you up.
I'm taking all these job interviews and stuff, so I'm not gonna be just a construction worker.
I love you. Will.
You take care.
Music's making me fall asleep.
Well, that's it. We're done.
An hour and 10 minutes late. Well, if he doesn't show up and I file a report saying he wasn't here and he goes back to jail, okay, fine.
So how's your lady? She's gone. Medical school in California. When was this? It's like a week ago. So when are you done with those meetings? Sit in a room and do long division for the next 50 years. Look, you're my best friend, so don't take this the wrong way, but you got something none of us have. Oh, come on. Why is it always this? I mean, you owe it to me. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up and I'll be 50. I mean, you're sitting on a winning lottery ticket. You're too much of a cash it in. It'd be an insult to us if you're still here in 20 years. You don't know that. I don't? No, you don't know that. Every day, I come by your house and I pick you up. You know what the best part of my day is? When I pull up to the curb when I get to your door. I don't know much, but I know that.
Brought you in here because I wanted you to help me with the boy.
I do understand. He is at a fragile point, okay? He's got problems.
Better off hanging out with a bunch of retarded gorillas?
Do you have any clue why? Why is he hiding? Why doesn't he trust anybody? First thing that happened to him, he was abandoned by the people who were supposed to love him the most. He pushes people away before they have a chance to leave him. It's a defense mechanism, all right? And if you push him right now, it's going to be the same thing all over again, and I'm not going to let that happen to him.
And if you're angry at me for being successful, for being what you could have been,
You're angry at me for doing what you could have done, but ask yourself.
That's why I don't come to the goddamn reunions. You think I'm a failure. I know who I am, and I'm proud of what I do.
Hey, you were smarter than me then, and you're smarter than me now, so don't blame me for how your life turned out.
It's about the boy. He's a good kid. I won't see you make him feel like a failure, too.
He won't be a failure.
He's not you. You get that?
I was just leaving.
That was real raw emotion.
A lot of that stuff goes back a long way between me and him.
Yeah, magnificent, magnificent, absolutely magnificent screenwriting.
Hey, you're not gonna fail me, are you?
Want to read it?
Why? I mean, have you had any experience with that?
Personally? Yeah, I have. My father was an alcoholic. He'd come home hammered, looking to wail on somebody.
A wrench, a stick, and a belt.
Why the wrench? Your foster father.
Yeah. Fear of abandonment. Is that why I broke up with Skylar?
You want to talk about it?
No.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you don't. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
All right.
It's not your fault. Don't f with me.
You.
It's not your fault.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Wow, man, this is some deep thinking. This movie is some deep thinking. It really makes you think. I've never thought this deep in my life, ever. Absolutely crazy.
Can I help you? Yeah, I'm Will Hunting. I'm here about a position.
Mr. Hunting in the lobby.
Which one did you take?
It's one of the jobs the professor set me up with. My new boss. He seemed like a good guy.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Thanks. So that's it. So we're done.
You're a free man.
Just want you to know, Sean, that
You're welcome, Will.
hope we keep in touch. You know.
Yeah, me too. You call that, I'll get back to you right away. You do what's in your heart, son, you'll be fine. Thank you, Will.
Does this violate the patient-doctor relationship?
Nah, only if you grab my...
Take care.
You too. Good luck, son.
Happy birthday.
Thought we forgot, huh, bitch? Fucking come on.
Who's first? Come on, who's first?
Danny boy.
Your present. We knew you had to get back and forth to Cambridge for your new job, and Morgan wanted to get you a T-pass.
That's not what I was saying.
Come on, bro. How'd you guys do this?
Morgan was out panhandling for change every day.
I had the rotor to do all the body work.
Happy 21, Will.
Happy 21, bro.
Come on in.
Sean,
Me too, Jerry.
travel a little bit.
Maybe right.
You know when you'll be back?
Yeah.
The drinks at those things are free.
I know, Jerry. I was being ironical.
How about a drink right now?
It's a good idea. Come on. Got the winner right here, pal.
Oh.
Yes, sir. This is the one.
It's about as big chance as you will be hit by lightning here in the staircase, right?
He did it. He did it. He did what you say, brother. He did what you said, sorry.
Not there.
If the professor calls about that job, just tell him, sorry. I had to go see about a girl.
Ah.
Stole my line.
Nothing to do the way.
Robin Williams was incredible, guys. Absolutely incredible. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck as well, just incredible. Everyone's acting was absolutely on point, guys. Absolutely on point. And I've never had deep thoughts like that ever in my life until now. That movie was special, guys. It really was special. It really, really was special. It took someone like that so-called, you could say psychiatrist, a psychologist, whatever you want to call him. It took him. It took Will to have someone similar minded to him to dissect him and really come out. And it just makes you think, like, oh, there's so many people that I've been through and I've met in my life that it just makes me think, like, if things like that have happened to them, that's the way they are. That's the reason why they are the way they are, sorry. I'm sorry, my head's just gone blah, 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 calculator. It's fascinating for me to think that way, because I've never thought like deep thoughts. Like I knew that people act evil or misbehave in a certain way because of either things that have happened to them or things that they see at home. But I've never thought it was because they were too scared to be someone who they want to be. And it's crazy, because that was Will. He was too scared to be someone who he wanted to be. He was too scared. He was too scared to be someone that someone else could love. He was too scared because of what happened. And it's such a life lesson, this movie, when it comes to not just that too, but the way we treat each other. The way we treat each other as humans. The way we're so worried about money, so worried about success, but we end up forgetting to be happy. And that's a huge thing I take out of this. We're so worried about so many different things, we forget one thing, and that's to be happy. And I'm not talking about happy as in lying to yourself happy. I'm talking about the true happiness. Not lying to ourselves, saying that we're happy. To actually feel that happiness. And we're so worried about all the other little things in our life. We're so worried about trying to dissect every single thing in our life. So worried about comparing our life. So worried about comparing our life with other people, that we forget to be happy ourselves. We forget who we are. Just magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Robin Williams, just an absolute superstar. Like, I felt like here he was speaking more as a father figure. And that's a true father. There's so many people out there that can be a dad. But it only takes a few. There's only a few true fathers. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I'm sorry if I missed anything else, guys, other than just, wow. I'm hoping when he sees the love of his life again, he says, I love you. I really do hope he does. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. I hope you guys did enjoy this movie with me. I absolutely loved it. I'm going to be thinking about it all day now. I really, really am. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. If you want to go see this in full over on Patreon, it'll be down in the description. Head over to Patreon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone over on Patreon, for watching this with me. I love you all. Like I say all the time, I speak from the heart. I speak what comes straight out of my head. I really, really do. There's no writing, there's no scripts, I don't have a pen and paper. I just say what I feel. I just say what I feel at the end of every movie, during the movie, at the beginning. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.